I was on the unmute duty tonight, so dragging a little bit.
Yeah.
Whitney, yeah, he didn't act because he didn't have the man cold or the man flu. It's worse than other colds and
No,
other sicknesses.
it's not.
It 100% is.
All right, let me go down here. Hey, Jonathan, Whitney, April, Bailey. Who else we got? Cheyenne, Kristen,
cleaning out puppy poo.
Ben.
Ben Allen.
Hello. Oh, that's nice, Kristen. I love that.
What?
She's cleaning up.
Yeah, she's
That's
cleaning
always nice.
puppy mess. That's
Yeah,
good.
that's lovely.
So Whitney, for the lad, take care of Dre. Get him 100% for in the morning. Whatever
She
it takes.
said he didn't act this dramatic while he was in the ICU. Funny.
I'm glad you find amusement in his
Yeah.
sickness.
Oh, I find amusement. So, guys, when he got COVID, he had to go to the hospital.
I keep my nose stay stopped up, Whitney. So I'm good.
Anyway, he had to go to the hospital. I had COVID, and I took 4 kids, to Universal Studios.
You had way down the line COVID.
It was the same COVID.
I
I couldn't taste or anything.
I had early onset first strand.
I had the first strand as
COVID,
well.
and it was real bad.
It was the same.
And I was dehydrated. And
That's your fault.
And I had to go get fluids.
That's your fault.
I didn't say it wasn't my fault.
Because you don't drink water.
But I was.
You drink 2 bottles a week. One on Thursday and one on Sunday.
I drink water.
Barely.
I drink Pepsi flavored water.
That's
Dr. Pepper
doesn't
flavored
count.
water.
That doesn't count.
Anyway, yeah, I had COVID and it was real bad. It was real bad. Had to go to the hospital.
Yeah, you had to go to the hospital.
Nobody, like, it's just worse on guys. I mean, I don't know what to tell you. I can't explain it.
Thank you, Cheyenne. Pepsi's not going to help dehydration.
I mean, we start off tonight just jumping all over my hydration habits.
I mean, it's a constant
thing. I
thing.
seem to be doing okay. I'm doing all right.
You weren't when you had COVID. That could also be when you get a cold. I was going to say the flu, but you don't get the flu. You get a cold and you're literally dying.
Because it's worse on guys. I just said that. Ask any guy on here.
That's wild.
If you get a cold, it's bad. It's real bad.
Oh, my. Okay.
Somebody give me a thumbs up, dudes. Colds are the worst.
Ben Allen says hydration is hydration.
Thank you.
Yeah, okay.
Fluid is fluid.
Right.
Yes. Like the stream, share the stream. We'll try to get off the beaten slate up bandwagon here. I thought we were supposed to throw Bailey under the bus. How am I getting thrown under the bus? I need them. Well, maybe that's why y'all can handle the cold better than we can, because y'all popped out a baby. We didn't do that.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah.
See,
maybe.
Dre said it's true.
Yeah. The only people that's going to obviously agree is men.
Well, the only people that are going to know are men.
Yeah.
So,
right.
Can't ask you if the man cold is worse than your cold. You don't know. Anyway, I'm going to tell my favorite story tonight, and
oh boy,
I don't care what she does. She can tell a story, or she can not tell a story, or she can participate in the storytelling, or not.
Okay.
Johnson said, "Fluids are fluids." Exactly. So, I feel like this topic is never ending.
It is.
It is. We could go round and round, but I'm just gonna.
It's due to. So I drink a ton of water. Ton of water. I drink probably 100 ounces of water or more a day.
But also get sick more than I do.
I I have terrible allergies. Like, I am highly allergic to most common things. Like, I'm allergic to dust, I'm allergic to grass, I'm allergic to cats, I'm allergic to all kinds of stuff. So yeah, I mean, I get more like head cold stuff than you do. I've got something going on right now.
Drink some water.
I am drinking it. I'm gonna go get an IV tomorrow.
Are you gonna go get some hydration from the doctor?
I'm not gonna go to the doctor. I'm gonna go to the IV place.
What is that?
It's Prime
Why-
Hydration.
Why would you go somewhere besides the doctor to get an IV?
Well, I mean, it's like Prime IV Hydration. I've been there before.
This seems really sketchy.
No, I mean, it's like there's doctors there, but you don't. It's not the actual doctor, and you can like choose like different things, like different kinds of hydration. There's one for like if you have a cold. Look, Cheyenne says it's the best.
Yeah, Ben, she may need some Pepsi. You're right.
I'd die first.
So there's a place you can go.
Yeah.
They hang a bag up.
Mm-hmm.
They put a needle in your arm.
Yes.
It's for rich people.
You didn't even know I've been there?
When have you been to the
I went.
IV
I've been
place?
a couple times.
What do you call this place?
It's called Prime IV Hydration. So for a little while there wasn't one in Dothan. So we had one and I went there a couple times. Well then like it didn't like take off. Well now it's taken off and so now there's like 2 I think in Dothan. Yeah. I'm gonna go back.
I don't know how I feel about this.
Yeah. It makes you feel really good whenever you leave.
Oh.
Yeah. Most people get it for hangovers.
Yeah. Most people get it for hangovers. So.
Yeah. I don't. I'm not getting it for a hangover, obviously.
Well, that's good.
But
that's good
Yeah.
that you're not.
But they have one that's like for like aging and stuff. April said I lost her at needles. She's terrified of needles.
I actually
had one after
being super sick about a year ago, and I felt like I felt brand new.
And one time
for food poisoning too.
Yeah, they have them for like different things. They have like vitamins and stuff infused in them.
Dre.
Yeah.
You need to go get this this IV that she speaks of.
Yeah. I'm gonna take you with me. You wanna go?
No, I gotta work. I can't go get an IV.
I think they're open on Saturdays.
I'm good.
All
I don't
right.
need any hydration. Any more hydration. I'm plenty hydrated.
Well, we're going to Disney Sunday, so I'm gonna go get one so I feel better.
Yeah. I'm plenty hydrated. I'm good.
Yeah. I guess you're going. You going?
As far as I know, yeah, maybe, I think. Hopefully.
Anyway.
She looked like I'm going.
Yeah, you're going.
So why'd you ask?
Well, I just thought I'd see what kind of answer you're going to give me. See if I was
Dre
gonna like
would
it or
never
not.
willingly go. I would have to be like on death's doorstep to go get an IV.
There's nothing to it.
It's a needle in your arm. Like it.
Yeah.
Why would I just choose to go do that?
I take shots all the time.
I
Once a
don't.
week. So
Bailey, we know you're not going. But I had to amputate your arm when you got blood drawn the other day.
oh my gosh. Yeah. It was ridiculous.
You got blood drawn the other day and said you about passed out.
They took 2 little vials of blood.
Not even like a good blood draw.
Mm-mm.
They took 2 little vials of blood and she had a bruise on her arm and
Yeah.
it was awful.
And it was the little ones. It wasn't even the regular size.
They make
tubes.
house calls with the IV.
Yeah.
This seems like a drug deal.
No, it's a concierge service.
I don't even know what that word means.
Anyway,
I'm talking about Disney.
she's talking about going to Disney. Yeah, you're
Oh,
not
I
going
thought-
there either.
Yeah, you're not going to Disney either. You're not going to get IV or to Disney.
Yeah. But anyway, there was 2 little things they took of her blood, and I had to go get blood drawn a few weeks ago, and they took 12 vials. This
Yeah.
girl crying over 2 little.
You might have about passed out.
Yeah. Oh, I had to sit back down. Yeah.
Again, rich people. Oh. All right.
Oh.
So, speaking of Disney, I think that's where we were leaving. Wasn't? Is that where we were?
No, we were at the Justin Bieber concert. Whenever you decide you're gonna walk.
No.
Oh.
That's not one of my favorite stories.
Okay, sorry.
We can have an IV party.
Yes, we should do it, Cheyenne. I love this. This is good. So, one of your favorite stories?
Y'all are going to have some kind of other party, too. Y'all were talking about last
Yeah.
week.
Where we watch murder shows.
Y'all could watch murder shows and have needles hanging out of your arm.
I think that's
That
a
would be
great idea.
great.
I think it's a great idea.
That sounds like
Yeah.
tons of fun.
Oh, April won't sign up for the needle. She's terrified of needles.
Maybe she can administer.
I'm not scared of needles at all.
I
Look
don't-
at my face
man,
and
I
tell.
don't- Oh,
Oh.
funny.
But it was true.
I'm glad somebody's here for my defense tonight, Jonathan, because it's getting out of hand. So she's talking about the story she's talking about. I didn't know where we were coming back from, but I got a speeding ticket.
You need to back it up.
Well, I got a speeding ticket.
Yeah,
That's what
yeah.
happened.
But what happened before the speeding ticket?
I was speeding.
How many times had I told you to slow down?
And that's immaterial.
No, it's not immaterial.
That doesn't matter.
No, it does matter because you're going to make me sound like a terrible person in just a second. So, no, it definitely matters. I had told you to slow down probably 7 times. We had both children in the back seat. They're small. I'm talking like 4 and 7. And we are literally making ends meet. Like there's no telling how long we had saved to be able to take Bailey to the Justin Bieber concert. So yeah, we were like, I was literally watching every penny we spent. Okay, now you finish your story. We have to give a little backup there.
So I get a speeding ticket. I was going 80.
5.
No.
It was 15. It was 14 over, so it was 84.
So police pulls me over. He's like, the helicopter clocked you going whatever, 80 something
Mm-hmm.
miles an hour. And I was like, oh, okay. Writes me a ticket, and we pull off, and she lets me have it. And she goes on and on and on and on
Okay,
about it.
so in now that wouldn't have been how it happened. But he also wasn't responding at all.
Well, I had heard all I wanted to hear.
No,
about
I
it.
mean you didn't respond the whole time.
What was I going to say?
I'm sorry.
I probably said that.
No, you didn't.
Yeah.
Back then he didn't know how to apologize. He's gotten better at that.
So she keeps talking about it, and I took an exit, and
So now we're justifying your behavior. I was talking about it.
Well, no.
about it.
so I came unglued, and I'm not saying none of this was my fault. Okay, I got the speeding ticket. That's on me. My behavior was on me.
And the speeding ticket was almost $500.
Are you still mad about it?
No, I'm just saying. No, now I wouldn't care. Be like, well, that's your problem, not mine.
So I take this exit. I pull over. I'm going crazy, saying Lord knows what, and I was like, I'm walking home. I don't know where we were at. We had just gotten on I-10, coming back from Orlando. Weren't we coming back from Orlando?
Yeah.
Yeah. So we'd just gotten on I-10, so 3 hours from the house, 2.5, 3 hours from the house. I'm walking home, and the kids are crying in the back seat. She's upset. I'm upset.
We're outside the car.
We're outside the vehicle at this point. I'm out. I slam the door, and I start walking. Don't know where I'm going.
No, you didn't walk.
I did start walking down the road. I 100% started walking down the road.
Okay.
I didn't go far.
Okay. Well, you must have turned around real fast.
Well, yeah.
Because the last conversation we had was I looked at you and said.
Because I really didn't want to walk.
I looked at you and said, I don't care what you do when we get back to Dothan. But while my kids are in the car, you're going to get in the car and you don't have to speak to me. That's okay.
And I got in the car and I didn't probably speak to her.
No, you didn't. It was great.
We drove back.
After the way you yelled at me outside the car, yeah, it was great.
So we got back in the car and I turned around and got back on the interstate and we drove back to town. But that wasn't the story I was going to tell.
Okay.
That's nobody's favorite story.
So let's say this, though. Now, that would have not happened anything like that. You agree with that?
No. If I'd have got a speeding ticket now,
I probably would have laughed at
she
him.
would have laughed at me and I'd have probably,
and if he'd have got out of the car, I would have left him there.
Yeah, she'd have left me there.
Now, I'd have 100% left him there.
I would have had to call Ben or Dre or Jonathan. Somebody to come get me.
Oh, man.
I don't know where I'm at. I'll drop you a pin.
I mean, at that point, we'd only been married like 6 years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
now we've been married.
But the story I wanted to tell before you.
Everybody loves this.
Can you picture it? Just picture it. That old helicopter that clocked me going 84 is probably hovering overhead like, look what we did. Look what we caused.
Oh, man.
Who gets pulled over by a helicopter? It's crazy.
Florida get you, though.
I'm like, out of all the cars on this interstate speeding, you get me.
You know, probably because the Lord was trying to teach him a lesson because I'd already said, you need to slow down. We don't have the money to pay a speeding ticket. And he said, I do what I want. And the Lord said, oh, really? I'll just show you what you're going to do.
Maybe it was the Lord trying to show you he'll provide. Maybe that's what he was doing. Because the ticket got paid.
Oh, no, you went to driving school.
I still had to pay the ticket, though, didn't I?
Mm-mm.
No, I thought I went to driving school.
No, we had to pay for a driving school.
Points.
We had to pay for driving school, and they took it off.
But the Lord,
No, we did have to pay the ticket. Yeah.
Yeah, he was trying to show you he would provide. And as he did. I'm pretty sure this was before Jesus.
Oh, yeah, it was before Jesus. You would have never said the things to me you said outside that car had it been after Jesus.
Yeah, definitely before Jesus. Another trip before Jesus was...
I don't know where this is going.
I think it was our honeymoon. Is that the when the forest was on fire?
Yes. Yes.
So
yes.
we go to Orlando on our honeymoon and
2007.
2007, I don't know if anybody on here will remember this, but Florida was burning.
May of 2007.
Florida was on fire. There was smoke all the way up here from Florida. And so we're on our honeymoon. We go to Disney World and all the things. And on our way back, we get stopped on the interstate.
And
when I say stopped,
and there's no GPS at this point.
No, the only GPS we had took us through the ghetto every time.
Yeah, it was like one of those little Garmin.
Yeah, it was a Garmin. But I don't know if we had. I don't even know if we had
didn't
it
have
at that time.
Yet.
Yeah, but we had this Garmin that we named Betsy.
Yeah.
It didn't matter where we went. She was going before we left. She was going to take us through the absolute worst neighborhood
wherever we
town
are.
Before we got out of there.
Absolutely.
I mean, locking your doors wasn't enough.
Yeah.
You couldn't get out of there fast enough.
Yeah.
Anyway, enough about Betsy.
Yeah.
We stop on the interstate, and we're stopped for so long. I don't know if y'all ever been stopped in something like that, but you're sitting there stopped for so long that you feel like you're rolling. The vehicle feels like it's starting to move. I couldn't press the brake any harder. I was about to bust through the floorboard with the brake because I was like, the car's moving. It really, I don't guess it was. But Florida's on fire. They're evacuating people, and we're stuck in the middle of it. Every bit of traffic, we get to the last exit we can possibly take before, I think it was before you got on the turnpike, because once you get on the turnpike, you're kind of stuck.
Well, yeah, but we had not taken the exit. We had to call first to ask how to get somewhere else.
Yeah, okay, so we call somebody, and they're like, okay, you're here. You need to take this exit. So we finally crawl our way up to this exit. Again, every single car is driving west. And we take the exit and we go east. There isn't another car on our side of the road forever. Everybody's going west. We're going east. We're going towards her sister's
mother-in-law's house
in Palm Coast, Florida. And we're driving and we're driving and we're driving. And we finally get to Palm Coast, and they're like, all right, man, y'all can go out to eat with us tonight. And I'm like, okay, yeah, that's cool. How old? 20? I'm 20.
Yeah, we were
I'm 20 years old. At that point in time, I had the palate of a 4-year-old.
It's true. Now it's more like a 10-year-old. Now I have the
palate of a 10-year-old. But I didn't eat anything but McDonald's and Burger King. That was it.
Or a steak. That was
I
literally
wasn't even eating steak at that point in my life. I don't really.
Well, you did with me, but okay.
I mean, we were poor.
I mean, when we went to my dad's restaurant.
Yeah, I didn't. Yeah, I didn't indulge in a whole lot of steak. It was just ravioli
with cheese on it.
Ravioli with 2 slices of cheese and grilled cheeses.
Frosted Flakes.
Yeah, that's what I ate. And so when we get there, they're like, "Oh, we're going out to eat," and I'm like, "Okay, cool." Like a O'Charlie's or something like that. Says the Pepsi and candy, which he doesn't share. No, those are mine. Nobody can get my candy. Anyway, they're like, yeah, we're going to Marco Polo. Now, if I told you that you're going to a restaurant called Marco Polo, what kind of restaurant would you think you're going to?
I mean, I would just think a regular restaurant. Like when you could just get like almost like Beef O'Brady's or something.
Yeah, the last thing I'm thinking is that Marco Polo is a Chinese restaurant. That's the last thing on my mind.
Oh, so but it was.
We get to Marco Polo, and it looks like What could you describe Marco Polo as?
Yeah, seafood. Yeah, maybe. Have to
Tell you
let
the
Dre
story when he got pulled over for speeding, and his excuse was the car was acting. Oh gosh! So we get to Marco Polo, and it's dark and it's really sketchy looking,
Very sketchy.
very sketchy looking. And mind you, the people we're with,
They don't speak English.
they don't speak English,
and they're not Chinese.
And
So my
they're-
sister.
they're a Jewish family, and they're of Russian descent.
Yeah, my sister's ex-husband, now ex-husband, but husband then, he's Russian.
So
And
we're with Russians
Yeah.
at a Chinese restaurant
Yes.
in Palm Coast, Florida.
And there's 3 Americans. Me,
3 Americans.
Slade, and my sister.
Yes. And hey, Mom.
Hey.
And so we walk into this sketchy restaurant, and it's even more sketchy
And Isabella,
on the
but
inside.
she was a baby.
And we get inside, and I'm like, I can't eat anything.
It was a
here.
buffet.
It was, oh yeah, it was a buffet, but I was just like,
and I don't.
I
eat
can't eat anything
buffets.
here. So I think we might have got something off the buffet
We did.
just to look at it, and
Just to look at
he
it.
kind of broke the chicken open, and it wasn't
chicken.
chicken
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
at all.
Mm-mm.
Not chicken.
No, I tried a piece.
Oh,
It was chewy. Very chewy.
it was So imagine going somewhere with people who don't speak your language into a place with people who don't speak either of your languages. You're told you're eating chicken, but it's not. And everybody around you's looking at you like, what's wrong with you, man? You don't like this? You don't want any of this? No, absolutely not. I don't want anything to do with this. And so,
And I was going to say, and Igor and his family, they ate different stuff anyway. Like their wedding, like they had like tongue and stuff.
now, I don't think we're talking about poor people now. We're not talking about poor people going to a whole like nasty, sketchy restaurant. These people are
Yeah.
they're doing all right.
Yeah, yeah. We
And this is-
drove up in his Lexus.
This is what they chose to eat this. This wasn't out of necessity. This was out of
Yes.
choice, preference. And so we leave, and I'm like, look, bro, you got to stop by.
But my sister didn't eat either.
Well, no.
He did. He ate like 5 plates of food.
Yeah. So we leave, and we're like, hey, man, look, you got to go by
McDonald's,
man. Like, that's just the only option here. So anyway, we go to McDonald's, and we get the food. Well, come to find out later. How much later was it?
It was like 2 weeks.
Not long afterwards,
My sister called me.
Marco Polo got shut down. Yes.
For dogs.
Yes, my
For
dad
serving
said
dogs.
cat. Yes. Marco Polo was shut down for serving not chicken, not duck, not any kind of poultry at all. Canine. Dog. You ate dog.
I did. Oh man,
Oh.
Fido.
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 Who's
I was thinking Tito.
who's Tito?
And that's vodka. Sorry, guys.
What's wrong with you?
What?
Fido.
Fido, Fido, Tito. Those are all dog names.
Okay.
I mean,
Toto.
Toto.
Maybe that's what
That's
you meant.
probably what I
Maybe
meant.
that's
Yeah,
what you meant.
Dorothy's dog. Oh,
Oh my goodness. So yeah, Marco Polo got shut down. That will forever be one of my, if not my favorite story
Experience.
experience is going Wish you had an IV to flush
Absolutely.
that out.
Terrible.
Oh my gosh.
Terrible.
It was so.
Yeah. My
were-
sister, when she called me, she was like, "You are not going to believe this." She said, "Actually, yeah, you will."
I don't doubt
I
it
was
one
like,
bit.
"What?" And she was like, "That place they took us." She was like, "It got shut down for serving dogs." I was like, "Oh my gosh." So then when
Oh.
Slade got home from work, I obviously had to tell him about the serving of dogs.
Yeah, Fido didn't stand a chance. Golly.
Oh man.
Oh,
Yeah,
So-
that's a good one. That's a good story.
that's a good one. That's
Yeah.
a good one. And obviously the
Mm.
speeding ticket one, you enjoy that.
I don't enjoy it. It's actually
Well,
traumatizing.
you were real excited to tell it tonight.
you said coming back from Orlando,
You
and
were-
I immediately thought that, and I don't even know why.
You
Like
were-
we've come home from Orlando a whole
You
lot.
was real fired up about telling the speeding ticket story.
Oh man.
Golly. Another good one is when everybody got rained on at Hollywood Studios.
Oh boy.
She wanted to eat, and everything was full because it was raining, and we couldn't get in anywhere to eat because it was raining, and she was so mad and just.
This has been golly
It's been 7 or 8
10
years
years.
ago.
No, it's been like 10 years.
Maybe.
Yeah.
We were at the new church building. Not our church, but the new Victory building.
Okay.
Oh, okay. But so 8 or 9 years ago. And she was so mad.
Okay, my socks were wet. My shoes were wet.
So we had on ponchos,
Oh,
but the ponchos stop at like your calf. So all the water just runs off the poncho
into your shoes.
into your shoes. That's great. Shoes soaked, socks soaked, bottom of your calves soaked, and just wanted to eat lunch.
Yeah, I was hangry.
My favorite is Bailey and the baseboard. So we're walking around and we're going to all these places and nowhere can, we finally find this place to eat, and she goes down there. She's like, they'll seat us. We're like, okay, well, what they have to eat? And we look at the menu and like, nobody eats anything here, like at all.
I'll eat pretty much anything.
No, nobody.
Like,
and she's like,
I don't care.
we'll just leave. And I was like, okay. So we left and we got back. And the reason I say we were at the new church, because I preached not long after this. And I sat, when we got back to the room, I sat in the truck forever before I went in, because I just really didn't want to deal with it. Like, I didn't want to have anything else to do with this at all. Get her something to eat and just be done with it. So I sat in the truck, and I sat in the truck, and I sat in the truck. Well, if you could go back on Facebook that far, which you probably can, you would see that this was like our third day there. And you can see all the pictures from day one, and everybody's smiling and happy, and it's a great day at Disney, right? And then day 2, man, it's great. Everything's wonderful. Everybody's having a fantastic time at Disney. And then it skips day 3. But then it goes to day 4, and everybody's smiling and happy. So I use that in a sermon, like, Facebook is a lie. It's not real life.
Goodness, sorry.
We could have. There were no pictures from day 3. Day 3 was a nightmare. Day 3 was terrible.
I will say now that wouldn't have happened that way. Gosh, we've grown.
Oh yeah.
We got flooded on. We were there in December. Remember, I took my socks off and put them on the fireplace in Magic Kingdom.
Yeah.
Yeah, like now it's just like, but now we go to Disney so often. It rains almost every time you go. So now it's just like, who cares? Take your socks off, put your shoes on, and rock with it. But you have to learn. I mean, I'm nowhere near the same person I was then either.
No, and maybe I would. Maybe I didn't preach right after that. Maybe I just used that as an illustration.
That was only the second time we'd ever taken the kids. That's why I said 10 years ago.
Yeah, I don't. Maybe.
Maybe 9 years ago.
Well, I've only been walking with the Lord 11 years.
Well,
so.
I say the second time we took the kids at Christmas.
Yeah.
Was then.
Was the first time we took them when they got sick?
Yes.
We took the kids to.
Well, yes. No, that wasn't at Christmas though.
No,
that
that's what
was
I'm
the
saying,
first time we ever took them.
Yeah,
yes.
the first time we ever took them. Again, I like normal stuff like Pizza Hut, Papa John's. I don't really like local places because
I'm not a huge. I don't eat pizza at all now, but I didn't love it then.
Yeah, I don't really like local places because I really don't know what I'm going to get when I'm out of town somewhere. But we got this local pizza delivered, and everybody got sick, and the kids were projectile vomiting
everywhere,
like a machine gun, just spraying just everywhere, and she can't handle that, and she can't.
Riley says if we take her with us, it won't rain.
May not. We'll have to see, won't we?
That's right.
Tell your daddy. And they're just, she can't clean it up.
No, if I smell throw up, I will puke.
And so
I had to sit outside. Well, I actually went to Walmart and got Lysol and stuff.
Yeah, and I'm in this room just cleaning. Oh, it was so bad. It was so bad.
It was terrible.
It was terrible
for him. It was terrible for me too, but it's terrible for him.
It was so bad. But yeah. And then we went to the park the next day, and everybody got sick, but I think the kids were the only ones that were
throwing up.
They were in the worst shape, and everybody was sick, and it was just
it was a rough day.
Oh, just miserable.
But then after that day, it was better.
Yeah.
Yeah. But that day was rough.
You got a story you want to tell that don't involve me getting a speeding ticket and walking home?
I'm just going with your stories. I mean, you're telling some good ones.
I mean, obviously, we got the baseboards from Cheyenne there. Everybody's already heard that one. That was Bailey's punishment for, I think it was lying.
Yeah, it was lying.
Telling a fib. Yeah, I mean, she was about grown. I didn't know what else to do with her.
So she cleaned the baseboards with a child-sized toothbrush.
With a very small toothbrush. And like I said, found a place the other day she missed, obviously, because it's not been cleaned since we've been here. And so I may send her back in here tonight when we get finished to do that, to finish up her punishment. What's another wild one?
Oh my goodness. We've done a lot of things.
Oh, we went I think this was our first trip.
It was
together,
as a couple.
Anywhere. We went to
Talladega. In 2006. April of 2006.
I have no idea.
Well, no, it had to have been because Bailey was born in February.
Yeah, so and the Talladega race was in April back then. So we go to the it was the Busch race at the time. That's the
it's like prelims, basically.
That's the lower level race, and that was on Saturday. And then the Cup race is on Sunday. So we go Saturday, and she gets racetrack chicken, and apparently the racetrack chicken wasn't cooked very well, and she got salmonella, and she got sick, and we couldn't go to the race Sunday.
We did go.
Did we go to the race Sunday? I was thinking it rained or something.
It did rain, but we went and we sat for a while and I basically sat in the bathroom while you sat and puked while you were in the stands.
Yeah.
But then it got rained out, and they were moving it to the next day. But he and I both had finals
Yeah.
because we were in college, and so we had to come home.
Yep. Had to come home, missed the race.
But
she
I had to go
had
to the doctor.
salmonella. She had to go to the hospital to actually get a real IV from a real doctor
I
at
didn't
a
get
real
an IV.
hospital. You didn't get an IV?
Mm-mm.
No.
No.
Well,
I just went to the regular doctor. I didn't even go to the hospital.
it sounds better if you say you had to get an IV.
I didn't.
No. Well,
I just drank fluids.
You should tell the story like that.
Yeah.
It sounds more intense.
There's another story you told at church. Oh, the one where we were singing Travis Tritt and the kids didn't, and Gavin didn't know who that was.
That wasn't that long ago.
Yeah.
Where were we coming from then?
Atlanta.
Where were we in Atlanta for?
I don't know.
Yep, Travis Tritt. It's
Might have been
always
Savannah.
That's always a good time. I was thinking we were coming back from the some kind of zoo or something.
I don't know. We were on 431, so yeah, maybe. I mean, I don't know.
But yeah, the Travis Tritt story. That's a good one.
Oh, we were coming back from Callaway Gardens. We went there for the lights in December or November. Yeah, that's when it was.
Yeah, that's everybody was real hyped up at Callaway Gardens about the
lights.
Well, I was thinking the hot chocolate.
Oh yeah,
But it wasn't good.
it was so sweet.
It wasn't good. If you're fired up about hot chocolate at Callaway Gardens, I'd just take my own because it's not great. It's so sweet. You
Yeah,
can't
it
even
was
hardly
so
drink
sweet.
it. And
It was terrible,
ugh,
but it was cold, so
and this crying kid in front of us just
they were dragging.
it was
Yeah.
not. I mean, that's all right if you're into that sort of thing, but
Yeah.
I'm not.
Disney World's lights are better. You want to go see some Christmas
Yeah, you
lights?
want to see Christmas lights? You can go to Disney World. Better lights there.
No.
Man, there's just so many.
What about whenever we went to Mazatlan, Mexico, and our bus driver left the old people?
Yeah, were they old? I don't know. I just know we left people.
Bruh, were they old? Babe,
Everybody,
there was nobody on that bus that was under 70 besides us.
Everybody was old. Like, you could have added our ages together, and we were still the
been-
youngest people on the cruise. We go. So this is the trip that I got food poisoning. We went to
LA.
Went to Los Angeles, the armpit of the United States, and zero potatoes. And that's when I got food poisoning. Then we get on the cruise. I get deathly ill, probably needed an IV. We're going to be honest.
Yeah. You should have went to the medical people.
I don't know them people. They probably ain't real doctors.
I'm pretty sure they are, but
They're
okay.
probably not. They're probably like those people that come to your house and give you IVs.
Oh my gosh.
I'm deathly ill. We get to our first stop. I don't remember where it was. Was that Mazatlan or was that Cabo?
We went to Mazatlan first.
Okay, so Mazatlan first. I'm sick. Recuperating.
He wasn't still actively sick.
Yeah, I wasn't still actively sick, but I was on the mend. I was consuming.
Oh, it was Puerto Vallarta that we left those people.
Yeah, Mazatlan, they probably would have died.
Yeah. Died. No, it was
Would
Puerto.
you want to be left
No.
in Mazatlan?
No.
Puerto Vallarta, that was our first stop. Right?
Okay. Maybe.
Because that's when the guy took us around. The girl had us in
yes.
Mazatlan. So Puerto Vallarta, I mean, it wasn't great. I mean, it's a zero potato place.
It was okay.
I mean, it had some nice
Scenery.
statues, I guess. I don't
Yeah.
know. But the guy's like, listen, guys, whatever happens, You be back at this bus at this time. You be back here at this time. Do not be late. We will leave you.
He told us this like 15 times.
And over and over again, like her telling me to stop speeding. Over and over again, he said, we will leave you. We will leave you. We get back on the bus. We meet at our little meeting point, and then he walks us back to the bus, and he's counting, and he's counting. He's like, uh-oh.
We're missing 4.
We're missing people.
Yeah.
And he counts again, and he's like, oh, no, we're missing people. So he goes back to the meeting point, and he comes back, and he goes back, and he's like,
well, 2 showed up, remember?
Yeah. Yeah. 2 got left.
2 got left.
I don't know. They may still be in Puerto Vallarta for all I know. That may have been their plan. Maybe they wanted to get left, and I don't know who would ever want to get left there.
No.
But I don't know. Those places, man, you better stay with the tour guide.
Yeah.
No, you don't.
Like if you're at a resort, stay at the resort and do like resort excursions. If you're on a cruise, do cruise excursions. I can't understand people. I know someone, my sister's ex-husband actually.
That eats at Marco Polo.
Yeah, he doesn't do cruise excursions because he says they cost too much. So he gets to these places and finds these people and takes trips with them.
Y'all ever seen Taken?
Right?
That's how that stuff happens.
I would never do that. Like the ones that are you buy through the cruise, like the cruise owns it. Like everyone stays together. Well, you're supposed to. And all of the things. No.
Yeah. Like I don't want the tour guide to be out of sight.
Yeah.
Me personally. Because if he gets out of sight, I might lose him. And if I lose him, I might not get back on the bus. And if I don't get back on the bus, I'm going to be left there. And if I'm left there, that's the worst case scenario.
Yeah.
Worst case scenario for me is getting stranded in anywhere, really, that's not in the United States. Like when you go to the Bahamas, guys, you get off the boat and you walk across, there's a chain link fence. And you walk through this chain link fence. And when you get on the other side of this chain link fence, they're standing there with long guns. And I'm just like, this doesn't seem safe.
Doesn't bother me.
Yeah,
It doesn't bother me at all. But I will say this. There are people that go on cruises and they do not have passports. They only have birth certificates because if it's a closed cruise, you don't have to have a passport. And that is insane to me because if you realize if you get left there or something happens and you need to get off that boat at one of your stops, you can't. Like
it's going to be an international incident.
Well, what I'm saying is you can't get on a plane
I know.
to come home with a birth certificate. You have to have a passport. So, like, I can't stress enough. If you go on cruises, get a passport. And when you get off that boat, you take your passport with you. Like, it's always in my book bag. Mine and everyone that's with me's passport is in the book bag. There is one thing about it, and I have already figured out where airports are before I ever get there. You can ask him. When he and I went to all of those places, like I knew that there was an airport within so many miles everywhere we went. Because if I need to get on a plane and come home, that's what I'm doing.
One of the places we went, I'm pretty sure it was Mazatlan, was like Pablo Escobar ran one side of town.
Yes.
And I'm like, why are we here? What are we doing?
Yeah, the church was cool.
really wasn't even that nice.
No, I didn't say it was very nice. I said it was cool.
Yeah, it was cool.
See, that kind of stuff though, he gets all like worked up about stuff like, oh my gosh, it just doesn't work me up like that. Like, I don't know why. It is what it is. But like, I will say this. So Bailey and I have been to the Dominican Republic. I don't know how many times. I'll let her drop that in the chat when she hears me. Because I really don't know at this point. But I will say this. What cruise line you're on matters. And I say that because so he and I were on Princess. And Princess is owned by Carnival.
Princess caters to older people.
Yes. It's like Carnival's luxury cruise line. It wasn't that luxury. I don't know why they called it luxury, but it's not.
Don't eat the beef Wellington.
But I guess maybe Bailey and I have been twice to the Dominican, and we're going back in January. So it'll be a third time. Okay. First time we went to the Dominican, it was a Carnival cruise. And I got off that thing and got on that bus, and they took us touring around. Okay, 2. And let me tell you, they were taking us through some terrible situations, okay? So I told Bailey, I was like, I don't ever want to come back to this place. Well, next cruise we go on, well, I don't know if it was the next one, but the next one that we went to, the Dominican, we went Celebrity.
But it wasn't supposed to go to the Dominican.
No, originally it wasn't supposed to go to the Dominican, but then they changed our
itinerary.
Yeah, and so then we were going to the Dominican.
And they were stuck.
I was like, okay. Well, so we went Celebrity. Celebrity is owned by Royal, but Celebrity is their luxury cruise line. So Celebrity also is an older crowd. Look, if you do not have small children, Celebrity is the way to go. Let me just say that. But we went on the tour there, and they took us through some of the nicest places. Like, we never even saw what we saw the first go around.
That's good.
So I'll say this: what cruise line you go on matters, because they don't take you through some of that stuff. Like Celebrity, they like took us to like a museum.
Maybe they had that Garmin GPS.
Maybe
they found Betsy.
Right, but they took us like to a museum, and this last one did, and we got to see like old paintings and all kinds of cool stuff. And like they took us like through like the neighborhood that they drove us through to get us there. It was like big houses, like gated houses. Like it looked like you were driving through like Span Farm. But they were like different colored, obviously, because it's a Caribbean.
Yeah.
But I mean, we're talking like 5,000-6,000 square foot homes. That's the way they took us. That is not where we wound up the first go around. First go around, they let us get out the car, out of the bus, on the side of the road, after they had driven us through what I was afraid we were going to get shot at. And we had a security guy that walked us around this place with a gun, a big gun.
See, they just ain't.
They didn't take us there whenever we went with Celebrity.
Yeah, I just.
So I mean, I think that matters. Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Yeah. So you want to go on cruises, but definitely if you're going to do a excursion, do it with the cruise line.
Yeah, that's all the stories I got for tonight. And if you go places with your family, you just got to remember these things because, like, that's what it's all about.
Yeah.
What would a trip be if there wasn't some sort of chaos?
Right.
Like if I thought about it, I could tell you all kinds of stories that we've gone through, and it's good stuff
Yeah.
that you'll carry with you forever.
We don't argue anymore, so
Yeah, no, we don't. Yeah, we don't fuss about.
we hadn't fussed in years about.
Yeah, I don't.
I guess the one at Hollywood Studios, that's the last blow up we had out of town, actually.
Yeah, maybe.
And that was 9 years ago.
Yeah, I don't remember if that was the last one or not. I know it was a good one.
No, that's the last one.
Yeah, it was a good one. It was a
Yeah.
dandy.
And anyway, we travel a lot together, but it's really when you're married, in the beginning, you're learning each other. And I mean, you're learning each other for the first
Several years.
probably 7 or 8 years. Like you're really learning like what makes this person tick.
Yeah.
So, I'll say this, after year 10 of marriage, now we're going on 19. Yeah, golly. We're going on year 19 now. After year 10 of marriage, things really just leveled out. Like,
Well, you kind of look at it, but I think I don't know that you can necessarily 100% put that on just the length of marriage. It's the coming to know Jesus.
yeah, absolutely.
All around that.
Absolutely.
All around that same time. That's not to say that I never
And our
get
kids
mad.
got older.
Yeah. That's not to say I never get mad or she doesn't ever get upset and or anything like that. It's just the way I handle situations and she
Absolutely.
handles situations has drastically changed over 19 years.
Oh, yeah.
And
I think, and we were also babies, but at the same time, I think had we known Jesus whenever we started marriage, we wouldn't have had those blow ups that we had.
yeah.
It's just, you don't know Jesus and you have no idea
Yep.
what you're doing.
That's
So,
right.
anyway. All right, guys.
Put
See y'all
Jesus in
next
your
week.
marriage. Love
Yes.
y'all.
Love y'all. Bye.